Aspiring journalist Andrea Sachs, also known as Andy, has recently graduated from Northwestern University. Despite her lack of knowledge of the fashion industry, she is hired as a junior personal assistant to Miranda Priestly, the notoriously cruel editor-in-chief of Runway magazine in New York City. Andy decides to tolerate Miranda's abusive treatment until she can use her connections from Runway to find a job more focused on journalism. Andy fits in poorly with her superficial, fashion-forward co-workers, particularly Miranda's senior assistant, Emily Charlton, and struggles to meet Miranda's irrational demands. After Andy fails to arrange for Miranda to be flown back from Miami during a hurricane, Miranda berates her. Andy approaches Runway's art director, Nigel, for advice, and he helps her select stylish clothes to wear to work. Noticing Andy's increased commitment to the job, Miranda begins to give her more important tasks. As Andy absorbs the Runway philosophy, she outperforms Emily, who yearns to attend Paris Fashion Week as Miranda's assistant and, in preparation for the event, follows extreme diets that are dangerous for her health. When Emily arrives to work sick and forgets the names of guests at a charity benefit, Andy steps in to save Miranda from embarrassment. Miranda selects Andy to be her assistant at Paris Fashion Week instead of Emily. Emily is hit by a car while distracted on the phone. While visiting her at the hospital, Andy informs Emily of Miranda's changed plan, and Emily berates Andy for accepting Miranda's offer. Andy's boyfriend Nate breaks up with her, disappointed that she has become one of the shallow, egotistical women she once ridiculed. In Paris, Andy learns that Miranda's husband has filed for divorce. Later that night, Nigel tells Andy that he has accepted a job as creative director with rising designer James Holt. She spends the night with an attractive writer, Christian Thompson, who tells her that Jacqueline Follet, Miranda's counterpart as editor-in-chief at French Runway, is being prepped to replace Miranda. Andy attempts to warn Miranda, but Miranda dismisses her. At a later luncheon, Miranda announces Jacqueline as Holt's new creative director, much to Andy and Nigel's shock. Miranda reveals that she already knew of the scheme to replace her and sacrificed Nigel's ambitions to keep her job. Andy is repulsed by Miranda's betrayal, but Miranda points out that Andy did the same thing to Emily by agreeing to accompany Miranda to Paris. Not wanting to become the type of person Miranda is, Andy storms off. When Miranda tries calling her, Andy tosses her phone into a fountain. Back in New York, Andy meets up with Nate, who tells her he has a new job as a sous chef in Boston, and they agree to keep in touch. The same day, Andy has an interview at the New York Mirror newspaper. The editor recounts that when he called Runway for a reference, Miranda told him that Andy was the biggest disappointment she had ever had as an assistant, and that he would be an idiot not to hire her. After getting the job, Andy calls Emily and offers her the clothes she obtained in Paris. While walking past the Runway office building, Andy sees Miranda and waves at her. Miranda does not acknowledge Andy, but smiles to herself once seated in her car.